Hi Shane, welcome back. Glad you could make it in today. I thought we'd start out today just kind of summarizing where we ended up last week after our first session. And you had mentioned feeling down, feeling like there was a cloud hanging over you, and just a sense of darkness, and that darkness contributed to you lacking confidence. Not feeling as though you are connecting as well with people as you would like. It seems like the term darkness captures the essence of what you're experiencing. How do you feel about calling what you're experiencing darkness?
It's a pretty good assessment. I guess that's a pretty good word to use. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, let's take a little bit of a different angle with that, though. I'm interested to hear about a time in your life when you didn't feel like darkness had quite the hold on you that it does today.
Well, I guess if I had to think back, it might be around high school, I guess. I felt more on my game in high school, and it seemed like nothing could get me down. I was successful in that time of my life, so imagine it would be best if I could think of.
Okay, what exactly was it about high school that kept darkness away? How did you defy darkness prescriptions at that point?
I was an athlete in high school. I ran track, and I had a lot of success there. I was pretty good in academics. Out of 600 some odd people, I graduated 25th
Wow.
in my class, so that was pretty good. I guess that would pretty much be it.
Okay, so really working out gave you a sense of accomplishment, and certainly being so talented academically helped you to feel a great deal of success. And those two things were your tools, essentially to battle darkness and to fight darkness away.
Yeah, I guess back then I didn't feel as cloudy. It was easy to talk to people as if no noise was in my head and up there clouding up my thoughts. Things came to me a lot easier than they do now.
Okay, so when darkness wasn't present, it seemed as though you were able to have more clarity, to be able to feel more present. You were able to lift that veil and to experience life in a more positive, lighter way in many ways.
Yeah, it's not like it's there all the time. But there's some days where it's not there. The darkness is not there, and it's a little more light. But I would say more often than not, it's there definitely.
Okay, so when it is present, then it's difficult to focus. You have a difficult time connecting, but when it's not, you're able to really focus in and be present. Your game is on. I think you even mentioned that earlier. So even today, you are saying, though, that the darkness isn't present constantly, that you do have the strength to push it away. What would life be like if darkness took a permanent vacation?
Oh, it'd be great. That would be fantastic. It'd be a lot more light in my life as opposed to that darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Things would be a lot easier to get accomplished, too.
Okay, so in the past, working out and feeling successful were the two of the ways that you really fought off darkness, and that even today, you still do have the strength to battle it at times. What could you do now to help you fight off darkness even more so?
I've assumed that medication would be something I could try. Maybe working out. I could try that since it was a big part of my life, although it's not really so much now. So I'm thinking of some different things between then and now. So I guess those two things, probably the best things.
How do you see medication and working out actually fighting off that darkness?
Well, I guess medication, from what I've heard, it kind of brings you at a different level. So a normal person is here, and then when you medicate, you're normally down here. And it kind of brings you up here, and then down here. Sometimes, that's what I've heard. So I guess that would help me out. Maybe to work on some things, I guess working out from a physiological point. I guess it's just pump more oxygen into your brain and kind of wake you up a little bit.
Okay, so what I've been hearing you say is that you've been really dominated by darkness for a while. Darkness keeping you from fully participating and enjoying life. And now I'm hearing you take a new direction and essentially looking at ways that you can control darkness. Looking at potentially using medicine as a way to fight off darkness, using working out as a way to give you strength and to bring light into your life.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, well, I would like to definitely see if we could potentially make up a plan for perhaps giving you some referrals to individuals who could help you to explore the possibility of using medicine. I'd also like for us in our time together to come up with a real concrete workout plan so that you can start using that as a tool to fight off the darkness. Where do you think that these changes might lead to?
Well, I guess just to still what you're talking about, to bring more light into my life and kind of push that darkness away. Maybe lift a veil, a fog I've been walking around with, and maybe just to be able to enjoy my life a little bit more than what I have been.
Wow, that would really be impressive to be able to do that. Then it sounds like we should definitely come up with that plan. But before we do that, I also heard another perspective that you were mentioning, that when you were in high school, you felt a real strong sense of accomplishment, that a lot of activities that you were engaging in resulted in rewards and recognition. As you know, as adults, we don't get a lot of recognition in life. You know, we work really hard, and there just aren't very often a lot of people giving us rewards or pats on the back that seem to be a tool for you to fight off the darkness. I'm wondering if this might be another kind of story that we could look at and even think about ways in which you might be able to find reward in your life today.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, you don't get rewards for doing stuff in life, do you? I mean, like, it's not like people hand you good grades for doing certain things and you're not getting trophies for things you do in life. I guess you gotta find it within. Yeah, that's interesting. I never really thought about that.
Well, let's pick up more on that in our next session. And for now, come up with a plan that working out and from looking at some potential outlets for finding the medication.
Great.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Awesome.